there's a cool new exhibit to check out.
Yeah, the Waikiki Aquarium is unveiling a new exhibit about seahorses. Jennifer Robbins, she's out there at the aquarium. She joins us live. Morning, Jen.
Good morning. This is fascinating, guys. I mean, I know we've all been fascinated with seahorses since a kid. We have seahorses, pipefish, and sea dragons. They're taking over a 60-foot, 3,000-gallon exhibit here at the Waikiki Aquarium starting on Friday. So our friends from under the sea have been written in kids' books. Many have been fascinated with these captivating creatures. And we have Dr. Rossiter to talk about how cool this new exhibit is. Good morning.
Good morning. We're very excited about it. It's the biggest exhibit we've done in many, many years, and something that we've been planning for literally 6 years.
A lot of planning. Let's talk about how big of an exhibit it really is.
In terms of the aquarium, there are 9 new exhibits. It's 60 plus feet of gallery walls, so it takes up a whole area that wasn't being used before. It houses seahorses, sea dragons, and pipefishes, which are a group which are closely related. So it's part of our education program to familiarize people with marine life and also get them into biology, evolution, and ecology.
And you're going to kick off the 4th of July with the first 100 free to come to the exhibit.
That's right. The first 100 people who come through the door will get in free. And also for Keiki, that's kids under 12, if you come with a seahorse-related costume, you will get a giveaway bag.
Well, let's talk about this grouping here of seahorses. What are they doing? I know they're a little bit sleepy this morning.
Yeah, in the kids' books, you always see the princess riding the little seahorse around the coral reef. Well, actually, they don't swim around very much. They use their tail, which is prehensile, like a monkey's tail, to hang on to things. And that's what you can see this little group doing here. They're hanging on the plants.
I know all morning long they've been tethered, so are they just waking up right now?
No, that's what they do most of the day. They literally swim around to look for food or to avoid a predator or to look for a mate. They're not like most fish that just swim around willy-nilly.
That is awesome. And we're going to talk more in a little bit later in the morning about also the sea dragons and pipefish. So this is not all that they have with the seahorses here. Beautiful exhibit. Open this Friday, and you can go for free. We'll have all the information on our website, or you can check out waikikiaquarium.org.
Do you know that a seahorse is a fish? Yeah, the Waikiki Aquarium is unveiling a new exhibit about those creatures, the seahorses themselves. Jennifer Robbins joins us live from the Waikiki Aquarium with a closer look. Morning, Jen.
Good morning, everyone. A beautiful morning here in Waikiki. And like you said, yes, there are fish and such fascinating information. We have everything from pipefish to seahorses to even sea dragons. Sounds so mythical, doesn't it? But we have the facts right now this morning. A new exhibit, 60 feet, 3,000 gallon, and usually it's really difficult to see these kinds of fish out in the open in the ocean, and that's why this up close and personal experience is great. Great to have you. We have Malini Pather here. Good morning, Malini.
Good morning. How are you?
Great. So let's first start off with what we're seeing right here, the pipefish.
Well, the pipefish are part of the seahorse family. The seahorse family consists of the seahorses, the sea dragons, and pipefish. The pipefish are a little bit more elongated, and very interesting at the moment is one of our male pipefish are actually carrying eggs underneath of his belly. So if you take a little closer look, it looks like little bubbles, but those are actually little baby pipefish, and that's a really good sign. It shows that our animals are very healthy and happy.
That is awesome. And this took a lot of planning to put this exhibit together. And also what we have is the sea dragon, something I haven't seen before.
The sea dragons are exquisite looking. This exhibit took approximately 6 years to plan. It has been very interesting. It will showcase everything from pipefish found in local Hawaiian waters to the more exotic sea dragons of Australia.
And you're saying that some of these could be seen right outside of our waters, but really difficult to capture that in the open ocean.
Yeah, definitely. If you look a little closer, look at that camouflage. This, of course, is the seahorse coming up. And if you look at him, he's the only animal that has a head like a horse, a tail like a monkey, and a pouch like a kangaroo. That pouch, of course, is for actually carrying the young.
And it's so fascinating. You guys, I just learned this morning. The male takes a big role when it comes to breeding, doesn't he?
Yeah, the male does a lot of the work. The female actually uses about 40% more energy to produce the babies, but then the male carries it. I mean, I think that's awesome.
What do you think is an interesting fact that maybe a lot of people don't know about seahorses? I mean, we've been fascinated since we were little girls, little boys.
There's so many interesting facts, it's going to be very hard for me to tie it down, but I would have to say the fact that they all have a bony armored plating and that is covered by a thin layer of skin. So not actual scales like other fish, yet they are fish.
That is so fascinating, and it's really cool that you can come here for the 4th of July. That's when the exhibit opens, and they're going to have, for the first 100 families, some freebies, so definitely want to check that out. Just go to waikikiaquarium.com for all the, or .org, excuse me, for all the information, and you'll just want to enjoy the seahorses, the pipefish, and also the sea dragons at its best.